Yeah, well, twofold. I'm delighted with the performance, but also delighted to get the 3 points, because you mentioned about the 2 draws we had and then the loss to Chennai, and truth be told, we could have won all 3 games with some big chances, and certainly the other night there was no way that Chennai got the points, but on that performance we should certainly had something from the game, if not the win. But we had to pick ourselves up, show reaction, as we did when we lost the game against Mumbai, and we did that. We made it difficult for ourselves by conceding the late goal, but the character of our team, they picked themselves up, they go forward again, and young Pandita, who's been knocking at the door the last few games, he had a wonderful chance against Kerala, a wonderful chance against Chennai, and then he pops up with the winner. So I'm delighted for Ishan. He's such a lovely kid. He's just still in there. I said to him, you don't ever worry when you're missing chances, because you're still getting chances. The time to worry is a striker when you're not getting chances. But tonight Ishan scored, Jordan scored, we could have had a few more. I mean, listen, we could have scored 6 or 7 tonight. So the performance from being a goal down, which was for me was clearly offside, but we picked ourselves up with numerous chances first half, and listen, nobody could argue that Jamshedpur were well worth the 3 points tonight. Yeah, listen, nobody ever wants to concede an early goal. I wasn't worried because of the way we were playing. We were dominating the game, accepting that NorthEast are dangerous in the counter-attack. Deshaun Brown's a wonderful player, Suhair's a very good player, Curry is there, Imran, very good players. So they're dangerous in the counter-attack, but I've got to say that for me, I'll need to see it back, but the goal looked a metre offside, clearly offside, but our boys picked themselves up, didn't let it affect them, controlled the game, scored a deserved equaliser, but with some great chances before that. So I knew it was coming. Of course, you don't want to be a goal down, but we believe in the process of what we're doing, and it was so evident tonight. I mean, a team that played 3 days ago, NorthEast hadn't played for whatever 10 days or whatever it was, but you think we were the team at 10 days rest, the energy they brought, the desire they brought, young Boris Singh, Ishan, Ritvik coming in, these boys that couldn't get a game out of their clubs, but we come, we work with them, we make them better, and you can see the quality that all these kids have now. Jordan Murray didn't have to prove that tonight. Jordan Murray's a wonderful player. Jordan Murray was probably our best player pre-season, picked up an injury, took a little bit of time, but Jordan Murray the other night against Chennai was outstanding as well. Of course, maybe 1 or 2 chances, but that's the nature of football, particularly as a striker. You have to be there to miss chances, and then when you're there, you'll score chances. You won't score every one. Jordan Murray was outstanding tonight, and if he hadn't scored the goal, if he hadn't had an assist, I'd be saying the same thing, because what he brings to our team with the work rate and all the quality, of course, when you score, when you assist, then that takes you again to an even higher level. But I've been delighted with Jordan Murray, and he'll be better now, moving into the second half of the season, no doubts about it. Yeah, listen, I love the kid, that's why I brought him. And of course he knows we've got good strikers, but he's had plenty of minutes and he'll know himself. He's such a great kid, he's such a hunger for scoring goals that he's been angry with himself because of the couple of chances he's missed. But I said to him, just forgive me for repeating myself, but just stay with it. The chances will come, your goals will come. And it's great, I mean, particularly how late the goal was, having lost a goal to bounce back again in injury time. And that's what he does. He's a natural goal scorer. I'm still looking to improve his all-round game. If I do that, then I tell you, India are going to have a very good centre forward for the national team. I was delighted with Mobashir, what he brought to the game, as I was with Jitendra. Mobashir's a local kid, Jitendra, 2 of them have come through, from young players all the way through at Jamshedpur, still very young men. And to have those, and again, as a coach, the trust to say, you know what, 2 Indian kids, in you go, 2 young boys that come through at Jamshedpur. We totally believe in them, they know the trust I have in them, and their performances, both Mobashir and Jitendra, was outstanding. NorthEast are a tough side, they've got some very good players, but those 2 kids were terrific in the middle of the park tonight. Yeah, he was injured, he turned his ankle. The day after we played Chennai, we were doing a lot of warm-down, just a little exercise, and he turned his ankle. I'm hoping that another 3 or 4 days, he should be okay. But obviously Pawan came in, did very well, young Vishal went to the bench. But hopefully for the East Bengal game, Runesh might be available, fingers crossed.
Yeah, today at least we got 1 point, unlucky because of last goal. It was a misunderstanding between defender and goalkeeper. So lack of concentration, you can say. No, I cannot blame anybody because everybody played. But talking about the result throughout this, it is my mistake. I'll take the blame. I should not blame anybody because it is out of control. He is not there, and he's out for his national duty. But talking about that, yes, you can say. But remaining, but we cannot. If it is out of control, we cannot do anything. We have to solve it. Yes, next game we have to think about winning. That is the only one solution. Not to give any excuse. We have to work, and all the players, even staff, everything must they do their role. And if we took out the result, I'm not blaming anybody. I can say it is all the blame on me. Still not confirm. I don't know about the player. Maybe if anything is there, we'll let you know.